Welcome to EDU World Space.
Okay, so here there are three resistors now connected in series with a 28-volt battery that has negligible internal resistance. So first, for A, we have to find the equivalent resistance. So since all the resistance are in series, we can just add them up. R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Right, so add these three resistance here. That is 1.6 plus 2.4 plus 4.8. So this gives me 8.8 ohms. So this is the resistance of the whole circuit. Now the current in each resistor can be found out since they are in series. So current in each resistor should be equal. That is I1 equal to I2 equals to I3, and current is given as the total voltage supplied divided by the equivalent resistance, and this is equal to 28 upon 8.8. Now this equals to 3.18 amperes, right? And the total current through the battery, through the battery is the same. I is equal to I1 plus I1 equal to I2 equal to I3. So this is again equals to 3.18 amperes. Now the voltage across each resistor, V1 equal to what? The current across each resistor is the same, so just I into R1. So if you multiply I into R1, this comes out to be 5.09 volt. And V2 equals to I into R2. So I is 3.18 and R2 is 2.4. This gives me V2 equals to 15.26 volts, and V3 equals to I into R3, and this I is 3.18, R3 is 4.8. This gives me 7.63 volts. Okay, now for the part E of the question, the power dissipated in each resistor. Now power can be written as, you can do either way, like you can use this formula as well, V1 squared by R, or you can also use I square into R1. So let me write it here, P1 R1. Okay, so you can use either of these formulas and calculate P1 equals to 16.18 ohm watt, P2 equals to V2 square by R1 or I square by into R2. This gives me 24.27 watts, and P3 equals to 48.53 watts. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the sixth question, that is in F. Which resistor dissipates the most power, the greatest or the least resistance? Seems like this resistance here, the third resistance, dissipates the maximum power. So our answer is the resistance with greatest value dissipates more power. And why is that? If you see the formula for power here, and particularly at this point, the current is same across all the resistors. So the power only depends upon R1. So higher the resistance, higher is the power, because if the resistance are connected in series, then P is proportional to R. If R is in series. Okay, so this is the reason, and we are done with the solution of this question.